Based on the books by Bill Cosby. Based on illustrations by Varnett P. Honeywood. Creative director/producer Robert Scull. Adapted for TV by head writer/ consulting producer Fricaswell Hyman. Supervising producer Sean Cuddy. Cube Checkers, Little Bill theme song. Composers Bill Cosby BMI, Don Braden Sesac, and John Faddis BMI. Arranged by Stu Gardner, Alice the Great, Ruby D, Big Bill, Gregory Hines, Brenda, Phylicia Rashad, Little Bill, Xavier Pritchett, Kiku, Eunice Cho, Linda, Brenda Denmark, Uncle Al, Michael Green, Joe Harai, Tiffany Hall, Andrew, Zachary Tyler, Fuchsia, Kiana Underwood, April, Monique Beasley, Bobby, Devin Beckford, Aunt Vanessa, Fuchsia Walker. Coordinating producer Brian Street. Animation and digital layout Animation director Jennifer Oxley. Associate animation director Alexa Huri. Digital layout supervisor Nancy Keegan. Animation production supervisors Ollie Green, Steph Smith. Lead character animators Mark Sals, Michael A. Wynn. Lead FX animator Daniel M. Kanemoto. Animators Shauna Biddle, Chris Boyce, John Paul Brower, Brennan Burns, Carmen Carney Valley, Steve Connor, Michael Doherty, Chris Gels, Justin Hunt, Nancy Keegan, Kalika A. Karkar, Steve Korovsis, Otto Lai, Scott Martin, Andy Mastrosinko, Robert Powers, John Paul Riggle, Mark Sals, Jason Sattel, Robert M. Wallace, Sachio Watanabe, Stephen Lee Wilson, Junior Animators, Ben Birch, David Heiss, Paul Taupietra, Digital Layout Artists, Sang Jin Bei, Sean Condon, Leonardo Riley, Jen Yo, Animation Production Coordinator, Christiana Rienhel, Animation Associate, Neat Mulliken, Animation Assistants, Nicole Emmons, David Hoffman, Digital Layout Assistants, Shauna Biddle, Susie Huang, Maggie Krasameter, Animation Junior Assistants, Susan Lee, Neat Mulliken, Carl Zerfla, Animation Interns, John Bonarigo, Jennifer May, Drawn Animation, Lead Drawn Animator, Scott Martin, Drawn Animator, Stephen Soren, Digital Design, Art Directors, Johnny Bell, Jane Howell, Lead Digital Designers, Sheree Boyd, Vance Keynes, Kirk Albert Etienne, Adam Osterfeld, Digital Designers, Ramona Banzacca, Vance Keynes, Kristen Campanella, Bernie Cavender, John D., Jane Gusson, David Hoffman, Veronica Jones, ETSU Kahata, Michael Lennox, Adam Osterfeld, Sean Taggart, Lance Tooks, Jamie Vickers, Digital Animation Coordinator, Laura Eldridge, Storyboard Director, Bob Cabin 3, Storyboard Artists, Bob Cabin 3, Nick DeMeo, Michael Doherty, Amy Huelsman, Otto Lai, Dean Leonard, Neat Mulliken, Digital Archive Supervisor, Heidi Bonsike, Digital Archive Coordinator, Christy Becker, Writing, Associate Producers of Writing, Lorraine Gallacher, Hopi Noel Morton, Writing Assistant, Francis Young, Senior Writing Coordinator, Tanya Young, Script Coordinator, Eric Weil, Music, Musical Direction, Stu Gardner, Art Leasy, Theme Song Musicians, Randy Brecker, Michael Brecker, Cameron Brown, Bob Gallo, Joe Ham, Steve Kroon, John Lewis, Art Leasy, George Whitty. Research. Creative Consultant. Angela C. Santamro, Director of Research and Content Development. Dr. Alice Wilder, Associate Producer of Research/Casting. Robin Reed. Researchers. Kate Larson, Annie Ravitz. Research Artist. Titus Thomas. Research Associate. Sir Ivan Bennett. Production Operations. Senior Production Manager. Nisma Zaman. Production Coordinator. Jim Calcaterra. Associate Producer. Asada Malloy. Assistant to the Producers. Gabrielle T. Fulton. Birgit Mayer. Assistant Production Coordinator. Jason Patton. Assistant to the Senior Production Manager. Sabrina Huff. Production Assistants. Dunia Best. Jonathan M. Kane. Shira Friedland. Susan Payne. Technical Manager. Boris Bobine. Technical Coordinator. Thomas Smith. Casting and Voice Recording. Celebrity Casting by Tulani Bridgewater. Casting by Melissa Chuzit. Abby Gann Solomon. Voice Recording Director. Robert Skull. Voice Recording Associates. Sean Cuddy. Annie Ravitz. Brian Street. Post-Production. Editor. Murphy Birdsall. Series Senior Editor. Rachel Warden. Associate Producer. And Post-Production Supervisor. Brian Street. Post-Production Coordinator. Albert Chan. First Assistant Editors. Julia Benjamin. Misako Shimizu. Second Assistant Editor. Michelle Farolo. Post-Production Assistant. Aaron Mixon. Post-Production Intern. Sarah Weintraub. Recording and Audio Post-Production. Common Sound Incorporated. Sound Designer and Mixer. Bob Poman. Sound Effects Editor. Louis Boydo. Mixer. Michelle Simon. Live Action Sequence Taped at Lifetime Studios. In New York. Creative Consultant. Varnett P. Honeywood. Educational Consultants. Alvin F. Hussein, M.D. Rita Weiskopf, Ph.D. Nickelodeon Home Video Production. Vice President, Entertainment Products Worldwide. Catherine Mullally. Manager Development and Production. Maggie McGuire. Production Coordinator. Beth Marowitz. We wish to thank PS 145. The Acorn School. We Care. YWCA Brooklyn. Children's Aid Society, TAF. Co-executive producers. Brown Johnson. Janice Burgess. Executive producers. David Brokaw. Charles Kipps. Executive producer. Bill Cosby. Nick Jr. Productions. Little Bill and all related logos, titles, and characters are trademarks of Viacom International Incorporated. Nick Jr. Nickelodeon. Copyright signed 2001 Viacom International Incorporated. All rights reserved. Little Bill is a trademark of Smiley Incorporated. Original Little Bill. Characters copyright sign 1997 William H. Cosby, Jr.